They've seen this very turbulent offseason, obviously. 4 teams outright folded. San Diego merged with LA, formed Cal Legion. Why does this entity that is now, California Legion, why does this make sense? For the fan that's a naysayer, especially that guy from San Diego that has no interest in traveling to LA for a game, and we'll talk about scheduling in a little bit, but sell it to them and why this is going to work.
Yeah, well, firstly, it's a brand new entity. It's using and licensing that great name that Legion have created. And I said just before, like the foundations they've laid as a club for any sports team has been incredible. There is the practicality of what we need to do and the reality. The reality is we had 1 weekend available to us in San Diego. 1. And now the schedule is being set by ESPN. You've got to pay homage to the broadcaster always and the fan, but the broadcasters are eventually going to be the ones that are going to be key partners in this. But when the schedule came out and that they are renovating their ground, and it's a real challenge to get any green space in SoCal right now. Because what happens, Rob, is because FIFA are coming for a World Cup as well. There's this little thing called the Soccer World Cup. So they book out all the fields. No, this is true because this is the world I live in, and it's a challenge every day finding stadiums. And the teams, and it's not certainly a part of their success and the reason for it, but teams like New England can build that fortress in Quincy and Seattle with Starfire. Like having your own ground that you can really lean into is a real superpower. And we won't have that next year, and that's cool. But we're going to do something bold, and we're going to be brave. We're going to do something different. In reality, we've got no other choice. So we had 3 weekends to pick from in SoCal, 3. And of those 3, we had 1 weekend in Orange County, 1 weekend in LA, and 1 weekend in San Diego. That's not us saying, hey, we got 3. They were the only weekends available to play those matches because FIFA booked the soccer grounds, which puts pressure on USL teams to move their schedule. And we sort of sit behind that. So in reality, next season, this was with the shortened season of being just 5 games, it's the perfect time to say, okay, we've got 5 home games. We've got to play in 5 different cities. We only can play in these cities on these days. And hopefully Torero, which is a great stadium in San Diego, as is UCLA at Wallace Annenberg. They're awesome places to say, but in reality, they were the only weekends we could get. So that presented the opportunity to play in those back games. And like the Bay Area and Oakland and San Fran, they are just rugby tragics and fanatics. Even the collegiate system down there and those rivalries we've got, Cal Berkeley, St. Mary's, like that is untapped.